The death is announced of Helen Elizabeth Augustin, also known as Miss Helen, of Jean-Baptiste Hill, Micoud, who passed away at the St. Jude Hospital on Saturday, 10th March 2018. She was 87 years old. She was a retired clerk of the Micoud Village Council, also former seamstress and teacher. Left to mourn 12 children: Justina Toussaint in Micoud, retired teacher librarian at Micoud Secondary School; Angelina Nigel Augustin in Micoud, retired education officer and former principal of Vieux Special Education Center; Angela Nigeline Augustin of Beauchamp, former teacher at Micoud Primary School; Ursula Augustin in St. Croix, retired foreign language professor; Julie Augustin Challery in Micoud, teacher at Vieux Comprehensive Secondary School; Bruce Theodore Augustin, contractor at Beauchamp; Gordon Nestor Augustin of Odsa, former police officer 19, current truck operator at West Indies Shipping; Octavia Lorraine Augustin Gaspar of the British Columbia, Canada; Grace Augustin in Vancouver, Canada; Rita Odelia Hawkins in Toronto, chartered accountant of Haney's, Westwood and Regals; Annie Beryl Augustin Howen Sai in French Guiana; Astrid Augustin in Micoud, employer Financial Services Regulatory Authority. Siblings: Frank Augustin of Micoud and his family; Godfrey Augustin of Beauchamp and his family; Simon Augustin of the UK and his family; Emmeline Polio of Vieux and her family; Marie Augustin of the UK and her family; Michael Augustin of Beauchamp and his family; Oliver Augustin of the UK and his family; Adolphus Gillette Joseph of Escap and his family; Helen J. Charles of Micoud; Helena Exofita Ariste of Deriso and her family; Helena Diddle Lewis of Micoud and her family; Katie Edward of Moshi and her family; Gonzague Pipin George of French Guiana and his family; 23 grandchildren: Chantal Toussaint Francis and family in the UK; Sylvie Earfley Augustin in the USA; Suzanne Clovis Freitas and family in Saudi Arabia; Nia Budhu Stephen and family in the USA; Althea Augustin in Barbados; Erica Phaedra Joseph and family in Vieux; Crystal Carla Augustin in the USA; Marvin Budhu in Ticulo; Gareth Flemont Joseph and family in Vieux; Shannon George and family in Ticulo; Raquel Augustin in the UK; Christine Robin Ratink Kazakov and family in Canada; Shervin George and family in the Mon; Joseph Elwin Augustin Arthur and family in the USA; Theona Brucina Augustin and family in the USA; Keisha Augustin Senpo and family in Beauchamp; Adeline Howen Sai in French Guiana; Anthony Howen Sai in French Guiana; Cameron Jade Augustin in Canada; Shirlene Augustin of Otsa; Joshua Augustin in Canada; Audrey Howensai in French Guiana, Eugenie McFarlane in Blanchard. 17 great-grandchildren including Kervin Toussaint in the UK, Alina Keller Augustin, student at Micoud Primary School, daughters-in-law Macrina Augustin of Beauchamp, Rebecca Suraj Augustin of Odessa, sons-in-law Alan Howensai of French Guiana, Ali Shalri of Micoud, Paul Gaspar in Canada. Other relatives: Joan Mero of French Guiana, Owen Augustin and family of Micoud, Ivenia Alexander and family of Vieux-Fort, James Sonoufa Alphonse and family of Dericeau, Ma Godfrey and family of Micoud, Marguerite Samuel and family of Vieux-Fort, the Augustin families of Up the Line Micoud and Monrepo, the Paul family of Micoud, the Donnelly family of Micoud, the Wilson family of Micoud, the Lubin family of Micoud, the Etienne family of Dennery Village, La Caille and Castries, the Xavier family of Dougar and Micoud Village, the Norbert family of La Pointe Monrepo, the Marcel families of Jetwin and Bance, family of the late Martha Maadit Emmanuel of Dericeau, family of the late Mary Martha of Entrepot-Castries, family of the late Desmond George of Grace and Saltibus, family of the late L.D. Madidi Francis of Micoud, family of the late Eucreta Henry of Denrivier-Denry, family of the late Vernon Augustin of Vieux-Fort and the UK, family of the late Fawn Augustin of Passias, family of the late Michael Toc Charles of Micoud, family of the late Laura Augustin of Castries, family of the late Raleigh Augustin of Monrepo, family of the late Myers Monroe of Monrepo and Castries, family of the late Cliff Arnold Augustin of Despe Dennery. Close friends and family: Cassian Toussaint and family of the UK, Miss Yulita and family of Micoud, Miss Golinda Mitchell and family of Micoud, Gilbert Hunt of St. Croix, Lilia Harrison of Dericeau, Miss Katina Ramin of Micoud, Miss Janie Dulcie of Dougar, Cynthia DeRose of Micoud, Margaret Fontalio in the UK, family of the late Louisa Tobier of Micoud, family of the late Katie Serrier of Micoud, family of the late Marie Martin Matre of Micoud, family of the late Nora Ismond of Micoud, the Delis family of Micoud and Dougar, the Robert family of Dennery and Castries. Her community of supporters throughout her failing health, officers at the Micoud Fire Station, doctors and nurses of the medical and surgical wards of St. Jude Hospital, Father Kevin Murray of Our Lady of the Assumption Catholic Church Vieux-Fort, pastor and members of Temple of Faith Pentecostal Church Odessa, Father Athanase Joseph of Purification of the Blessed Virgin Mary Catholic Church Library, members of the clergy of St. Lucy's Catholic Church Micoud, members of the Women's Ministry of St. Lucy's Parish Micoud, nurses and staff at the Micoud Health Center, Nurse Monrose of New Extension Micoud, Tanzania Daniel of New Extension Micoud, Nesta Faisal of Monrepo, Eudocia Fontenelle of Micoud. The funeral service of the late Helen Elizabeth Augustin, also known as Ms. Helen, will be held on Saturday, 24th March 2018 at St. Lucy's National Shrine, Miku, at 2 p.m. Interment follows at the Miku Cemetery. Note: transportation to the service will be provided from the Temple of Faith Pentecostal Church at Otsa and will depart at 12:30 p.m. The body now lies at Lazarus Funeral Home, Udork Road, Vieux. May she rest in peace.